Today is October the 7th. What does it mean to be alert? Jesus tells us to be alert in the next paragraph in Mark. Let's read Mark 13:32 to 37. But about that day or hour, no one knows, neither the angels in heaven nor the Son, but only the Father. Beware, keep alert, for you don't know when the time will come. It's like a man going on a journey when he leaves home and puts his slaves in charge, each with his work, and commands the doorkeeper to be on the watch. Therefore, keep awake, for you don't know when the master of the house will come, in the evening, or at midnight, or at cockcrow, or at dawn, or else he may find you asleep when he comes suddenly. What I say to you, I say to all, keep awake. So here Jesus says to be alert. Now this word is not used very much in the New Testament. It's used here and in Luke 21 in the parallel passage here. It's used in Ephesians 6:18 when Paul talks about the armor of God. He tells us once we have the armor of God on, be alert. And it's also used in Hebrews 13:17, where Hebrews says the leadership of the church is alert to watch over your souls. Very similar to what Ezekiel says in Ezekiel 3. Let's read Ezekiel 3:12 to 21.
Ezekiel 3, verses 12 through 21, New Revised Standard Edition. Then the Spirit lifted me up, and the glory of the Lord rose from its place. I heard behind me the sound of loud rumbling. It was the sound of the wings of the living creatures brushing against one another, and the sound of the wheels beside them that sounded like a loud rumbling. The Spirit lifted me up and bore me away. I went in bitterness in the heat of my spirit, the hand of the Lord being strong upon me. I came to the exiles at Tel Aviv who lived by the river Kibar, and I sat among them stunned for 7 days. At the end of the 7 days, the word of the Lord came to me, Mortal, I have made you a sentinel for the house of Israel. Whenever you hear a word from my mouth, you shall give them warning from me. When I say to the wicked, you shall surely die, and you give them no warning and do not speak to warn the wicked from their wicked way in order to save their lives, those wicked persons shall die for their iniquity, but their blood will be required at your hand. But if you warn the wicked, and they do not turn from their wickedness or from their wicked way, they shall die for their iniquity, but you will have saved your life. Again, if the righteous turn from their righteousness and commit iniquity, I lay a stumbling block before them. They shall die because you have not warned them. They shall die for their sin, and their righteous deeds that they have done shall not be remembered. But their blood I require at your hand. If, however, you warn the righteous, and they do not sin, then they shall surely live because they took warning, and you will have saved your life.
So Ezekiel is a watchman over Israel. He must bear witness. We're to be alert. We're to be alert for 2 reasons. We're to be alert for ourselves. We have to care for our own souls. But we're to be alert for those who are around us as well. We indeed are watchmen, sounding the alarm when we see things beginning to happen. So what do we do about this today? Share what you see happening with those who are willing to receive it. Scripture reading from the New Revised Standard Version by Emily Herrera. Let's Find Out Together has a companion podcast called Salty Saints. Zach Kelly and I discuss apologetics, scripture, and theology. Look for Salty Saints on your favorite podcast app.